Sakhya Bhavam, Sudama and others wanted to enjoy with Krishna as a friend. You know how Krishna reciprocated? As a 5-year-old kids, they take all the calves for grazing. Why kids go for school? Because the mom will pack lunch box, snack, everything ready. So while they go, mom pack nice yogurt rice and different pickles. And lunch box is there, not 12 o'clock. Even by 10 o'clock they are hungry. All the boys will sit near a pond, left hand, because they have to keep the stick in the right hand if the cows go far away. With a stick in the right hand always, left hand, yogurt rice in the center, between the fingers, mango pickle, lemon pickle, gooseberry pickle like this. How they eat? Licking the yogurt rice and licking the pickles in between. Krishna reciprocated. You know how? He'll say, hey, look at the monkey on the tree. No monkey, nothing. All the boys will keep on looking, where is the monkey, where is the monkey? As they were looking that side, Krishna will come and eat the leftover yogurt rice in their left hand, including the pickles. And when the boys say, where is the monkey, and look at their yogurt rice, no yogurt rice. You know what the boys used to do? They used to punch Krishna, sit on the back of Krishna and punish Krishna. You ate my lunch, now you carry me all the way. Krishna literally used to give piggyback rights to all the Gopabalas. They wanted to enjoy those Bhagavatas with Krishna in Sakhya Bhavam. Krishna reciprocated with them. Dasya Bhavam, Vidura and others, they wanted to enjoy Krishna as their master. Krishna reciprocated with them. Madhurya Bhavam, Gopikas, Radha, they wanted to enjoy with Krishna in a different way. Krishna reciprocated with them. Ye yathamam prapadyanti tam tathaiva bhajamyaham. Whichever way you want to deal with Krishna, Krishna will reciprocate with you. You want to deal with him in Vatsalya Bhavam, he will deal with you in the same way. You want to deal with him in Sakhya Bhavam, you cannot say, what do you call, Krishna's friends, Sudama, etc., are in any way inferior to Krishna, Gopikas. No? Their approach is different. Their approach is different, that's all. Everyone is fortunate. Everyone attained Krishna. Sakhya Bhavam, they attain. Vatsalya Bhavam, Yashoda, Devaki. Madhurya Bhavam, Gopikas. Dasya Bhavam, Vidura and others. Kuchera, etc. Your choice. Good. Why everybody prefers Madhurya Bhavam? We don't know. Why everybody prefers Dasya Bhavam? We don't know. Why some people prefer Vatsalya Bhavam? Is not for us. Bahunam Janmanam. The only advantage, no question asked, Brahmin, non-Brahmin, no. Man, woman, no discrimination. How many sins you made? No. That is why Krishna says, Aham tva sarva papebhyo. The question of washing off your sins in Markata Kishoranyaya by yourself holding on to Krishna, or Marjala Kishoranyaya, allowing the mother to transport you. That's the only difference. Transportation is guaranteed. In one transportation, you have to hold on to the mother. In another way of transportation, the mother will hold to you. The mother will hold you. What? Clear? Is that clear, Amma?
Yes.
So Radha's way of perfection is different. That is why in Srimad Bhagavatam, not even once Radha's name is mentioned. Of course, they say Tasya Aradhana Ihate. There that Radha is there, but the Tasya Aradhana Ihate. So the way Sanskrit etymology is different. Fine. You enjoy it that way? Good, enjoy. Go ahead. Is that no questions? I appreciate your patience sitting so calm. Lalita, no questions? Go ahead.
ప్రారబ్ధ కర్మ సంచిత కర్మ రెండు శరణాగతి ద్వారా వెళ్తదా?
No, the question is yes. As I told you, if I can give you $1,000, can't I give you $5? Sanchita karma is there waiting for you for the next 1,000 million births. When Krishna can wipe out your karma for the next million births, Can't Krishna wipe out your prarabdha karma of this life? He can do that. But you are not ready for that. Because if you do that kind of a Sharanagati and asking Krishna to wipe out not only your Sanchita karma for the next 1,000 births, for prarabdha karma of this life also, if you do that, you are going to die in the next 5 minutes. And you are not ready for that. You still have a desire. Desire not against dharma. I want to see my daughter getting married. I want to see my grandchildren at least. That is why you yourself are taking the risk of, I will go through my karma in this life. But no more Garbha Narakam, no more future births, wipe out all my Sanchita karma and give me moksham at the end of this life. That's what you are doing in Sharanagati. But otherwise what will happen? He had a big fight with his wife. He will come and say, I don't want anything, I don't want anything, I want to go right now, right now. That is not coming out of love for Krishna. That is coming out of frustration in the material life. That is not Sharanagati. That is why Acharyas these days stopped. In the good olden days there was Artha Prapatti. If you do that, even Prarabdha Karma can be wiped out. Within 5 minutes you will die and you will get moksha. But people are not ready for that. But there are instances of Artha Prapatti that is called. That is a great scripture. That is a great science by itself. So they are not doing it. But yes, he can wipe out.
And if the people take Sharanagati and do something arrogant with arrogance or something like, I hurt my husband and I say I took Sharanagati, so my sins will be removed because I took Sharanagati. I don't have to be sorry for my mistakes. Something like that.
After Sharanagati, if you make some mistakes, the rest of the people without Sharanagati making mistakes, they have 1,000 births to pay a price for that. They go to Narakam to go through the punishment there. Kumbhipaka Narakam, Asipatra Narakam, etc. Read Garuda Purana, you will understand what kind of punishments we have to go through for the mistakes we made. What kind of Janma you will get. Garuda Puranam says what will be your next birth also. You analyze it very closely. At a PhD level, reading Garuda Purana at a 10th grade level is different. Reading Garuda Purana or understanding at a master's level is different. At a PhD level is different. Same thing, if you understand, you will know what will be your next birth. So people go through the punishment in the next birth or in hell. But you did Sharanagati. There is no more next birth for you. So for some mistakes you make, God will give you punishment in this life itself and will clear that sin and will give you moksha. But what if I do some mistakes? There is only one mistake of unforgivable nature. If you say, I made a stupid mistake in doing Sharanagati, I could have gone to Ganapati, I would have gone to Navagrahas, I would have gone to Sai Baba and did something. And if you do that kind of a worship, Anya Devata Samparkam, your Sharanagati is cancelled. And all your Sanchita Karma that is deleted, Krishna as a super user has another button, undelete button also. He will press that undelete button. And all your Sanchita Karma that is wiped out at the time of Sharanagati is back into your account. You will go through. Very simple, Amma. Very simple. You are married. You are a housewife. Your husband is earning. But in checkbook, credit card, your name is there. You went to India. Now you have to show off between your friends and family. You are from America, etc. Friends, big party. Took them to a saree shop. 24 sarees you brought. 4 lakhs is the bill. Good. Family members, nephews, nieces, took them to a jewelry shop. You got a nice, beautiful bracelet for every one of them. Gave them. 8 lakhs bill. You return. Total bill, 14 lakhs. Your husband gets the bill after 10 days. What will he say? Are you stupid? Okay, spending $5,000, $6,000 is okay. 14 lakhs, $20,000, $22,000. What do you think? We have to pay for the mortgage, college fees for the kids, so many things. $22,000 bill. You know what you're confident? It's okay. He will scold for 2 days, 3 days. After 1 week, he will pay the bill. You're so confident. Correct? But suppose you come back and say, I met a nice guy at the Chennai airport. You know what he will say? Why the hell you came back? Get lost. Some mistakes are unforgivable. Some mistakes are forgivable. That is the difference. After Sharanagati, you are not supposed to eat meat. but you have eaten. You are not supposed to eat onion, garlic, you have eaten. You are not supposed to take alcohol, you drank. You ask for forgiveness. Krishna has 4 choices. He can give you 100% punishment and clear that sin in this life itself. Or when you feel so bad about it and ask for forgiveness, he can give you Raja Putro Dandavat. If an ordinary child, 16 years old, right, gets a duplicate driving license and say he is 18 and buys alcohol, 6 months jail for him. Florida governor daughter did the same thing. Got a false driving license. 16-year-old girl as 18-year-old girl bought alcohol and caught. You know, governor's daughter, not 6 months jail, 6 months community service for her. It's a real incident in America. You know that, right? It happened really in America. So Rajaputro Dandavat, governor's daughter committing the same mistake will get a lesser punishment. So when you do mistakes and ask for forgiveness, Krishna's choice 1, give you 100% punishment. Choice 2, give you 10% punishment only and wipe out that sin. Or you feel so bad and promise, completely forgiven. Completely forgiven. You are extremely good after even making the mistakes. There are some people who hate you after your Sharanagati. He will transfer all your sin that you committed after Sharanagati to the fellows who hated you. Let the fellows pay the price for you. 4 choices. But he will clean you out of that sin. He will wipe out all that sin and guarantees moksha. But if you say, I met a nice guy, get lost. Same thing. When you do Anya Devata Samparkam, thinking that this demigod could have been better, I could have got instant results, why the hell I came to Krishna? That Anya Devata Samparkam, either in your mind or in your words or in your actions, that will ruin your Sharanagati. You are again back to all your births. Another birth, if you do Sharanagati that time, you will get. If not, continue. Got it? So do not expect by doing Sharanagati, the next day you itself, you become Mr. Perfect, you become Mrs. Perfect. We still make mistakes. But Bhagavan will not deny moksha for these mistakes. Only for Anya Devata pujas, demigod worship after Sharanagati, cancelled. Clear? Very simple. She is a very good cook. She invited 100 people for dinner. She started making, say, nice, sweet rice. Milk is boiling, 10 gallons of milk, 10 kilograms of sugar. Good. A kilogram of cashew nuts. Everything is there boiling. Sweet rice is all set to be served. But finally she thought, for what it is worth, for a change, let me add 1 spoon of salt into that, or 1 spoon of lemon juice into that. What happened? The entire milk will start breaking apart. Sediment one side, water another side. She started mixing it and serving. Everybody says, what kind of sweet rice is this? What kind of sweet rice is this? She may say, can't you see 10 gallons of milk? Can't you see 10 kilos of sugar? Can't you see a kilogram of cashew nuts? After all, 1 spoon of lemon juice, that is enough to ruin the whole dish. Demigod worship is the one that ruins your Sharanagati. And offending Bhagavatas like you, who did Sharanagati like you. Offending means as a wife and husband. Suppose you did Sharanagati, your husband did Sharanagati. But as wife and husband, you may have some arguments, you may argue, you may use some bad language, bad words. Even the husband may slap you, or of course you may also slap your husband. If it happens, even between wife and husband, before that midnight, you must go to your husband, or the husband must come to the wife and say, I'm sorry. I could not control my anger. I am stupid. I do not hate you. I have no hatred for you. It is unfortunate that I shouted at you. I slapped you. Forgive me. He or she must ask for forgiveness. Say for example, even Beena's son does Sharanagati. As a mother, as a father, sometimes they may have to punish him. But before that night is over, you must go to, even if it is your son, even if it is your wife or husband, you must tell them openly, I'm sorry, I don't hate you, but I hurt you, forgive me. I really don't hate you, don't keep it in mind. I did it only for your own good. You must say that. If you don't do that, only two things will ruin your moksha, namely Anya Devata demigod worship and Bhagavata Apachara. Bhagavata Apachara means you take away his house, you forge his signature and you take away his house. If the other Bhagavata sheds tears, that's called Bhagavata Apachara. And where do you know proof for that? If a Bhagavata sheds tears, even God cannot forgive you. You know where do you come across? Read Mahabharata. Yes, sir?
సత్యనారాయణ చెప్పారు కదండి.
Yeah, that is a different matter. But if I say Sacharana Puja, they won't believe it. If I say Mahabharata, they have to believe because it is Itihasa. It is a diary. Only Ramayana and Mahabharata, Itihas, they are not Puranas. Puranas, that is why Mahatmas, they never took any Puranas for standard. Puranas are good only for 10th grade. Whereas Ramayana and Mahabharata Itihasas, Itiha Asaha, it is a chronicle, it is a diary. This is how it happened. Veda Vyasa wrote, this is how it happened in Krishna Avatar. Valmiki wrote, this is how it happened in Rama Avatar. Only those things. Mahabharata you come across. Pandavas were there, unrecognized, in the kingdom of Virata. Yudhishthira became the priest-like thing, priest, advisor, and even to play a game of chess. Uttara Gograhanam, only Burhanala, Virata's son, very timid fellow. Arjuna as Burhanala, neither man nor woman, as a dance teacher, went there. Virat Raja was very much worried. Oh my God, my son, Uttara Kumara, all alone went to fight. Yudhishthira as Kanku Bhattaraka was said, don't worry, Burhanala is there. Don't worry, Burhanala is there. And after a couple of times, the king got so annoyed. I am worried about my son Uttara Kumara, and you are talking about that fellow who is not a man, not a woman, a dance teacher, that he will take care of everything. What nonsense are you talking? And he could not control his anger. He took the dice and threw it, Yudhishthira. It really hurt him. And the way it hurt, blood started dripping. Panchali was there as Sairandri. Panchali, she is also there unrecognized as Sairandri. You know what is Sairandri, ma? Beauty parlor assistant. How to braid the hair, how to put the flowers, how to put the lipstick, how to put the facials. Exactly. Sairandri means one who does the facials. She saw Dharmaraja being hit and blood dripping. Immediately she came running, tore off her sari and started putting a bandage there. Virat Raja got very angry. Stop there. You said you will not touch another man. The other day my brother-in-law Kichaka wanted you and you did something and your Gandharva husbands came and killed him. Who are you to this man? He is after all my assistant. I hit him. But how did you come and touch him? How did you do the bandage for him? What happened to your Pativracham now? Correct? You ask the question. You know what Draupadi said? Hello, you do not know him. He is a Mahatma. If one tear, one drop of a tear or one drop of blood falls down on the ground of that Mahatma, you will have famine in your country. Everyone in your country will die of hunger. Only to save you, I did that to you. That is where you come across Bhagavatas. If one drop of a tear or one drop of a blood, that is called Bhagavata Apachara. As long as you don't do that, as long as you don't do demigod worship, your Sharanagati is valid. I am not encouraging after Sharanagati, eat some meat or drink some alcohol. But even if you were to do that and ask for forgiveness, Krishna has 4 choices, giving you 100% punishment, reduce the punishment, completely forgiven, or transferring your sin to the people who hate you. But he will not deny moksha. So the concept of Sharanagati is a great science by itself that is perfected by so many Mahatmas, like Vedanta Deshika, Sharanagati Deepika, Sharanagati Gadyam, all those Mahatmas. It's a science that is there, well developed. Go ahead. other questions? Enjoy. So just they were thinking whether we can have an ashram or something. So I said, wherever the people want, if Krishna wants it, it will happen. If Krishna doesn't want it, nothing will happen. Why? 18 battalions were there in Kurukshetra war. Arjuna, the greatest hero, wiped out 18 battalions. You know what Krishna called him? Nimitta matram bhavasavya sahachin. Arjuna, you are just an instrument. With you or without you, this is not going to stop. Rute pitvam na bhavishyanti sarve. With you or without you, Arjuna, nothing is going to stop. That's what Krishna wants. Got it? Rute pitvam na bhavishyanti sarve yeva sthitaha prachanekeshu yodhaha. You remember that? In Vishwarupa Darshana Yoga. So we follow verbatim Krishna. So Sharanagati, Bhakti Yoga to Krishna. Bhakti Yoga is major, Sharanagati is ancillary. Sharanagati to Krishna, Sharanagati is major, Bhakti Yoga is ancillary. Everything is only Krishna. That's why Krishna is great. Yes, sir, no questions? You are very patient. You don't, no questions. And that gentleman, no questions. Krishna, Venkatachalam, no questions. Okay. Emma, was there no questions?
I have something. I have something to talk.
One second. Hey, Krishna. One second. Krishna. You know, the other day one person commented, you always take the same thing. I changed the topic. I brought, even Draupadi. I brought, Dharmaraja. I brought, how Bhagavata Apsharam can be interpreted. The question is, once I start talking, I don't come prepared, that I think. Depending on the questions, I just talk whatever Krishna asked me to talk. Therefore, in fact, actually, he was driving. We were chanting. After some time, I fell asleep. So I don't even prepare. So whatever Krishna tells me, if I feel, she asked, what will happen? I never expected the question that she will ask. That, yes, as long as demigod worship and Bhagavata Pacharam, that Bhagavata Pacharam, making a person who did Sharanagati like you, making them cry, that a drop of a tear falls down from their eyes, or a drop of blood comes out of their body. That is called Bhagavata Pacharam. That is not for yoga. Anyadevata Puja. So, enjoy your Sharanagati to Krishna.
First of all, thank you Jindal sir and family for inviting us and inviting all the devotees for the satsang.